Hi folks, Hugo Rivera here with HugoRivera.net, and today again I bring my good friend Rodney over here, who I want to go ahead and ask him something that a lot of you have emailed about, and I've asked him already this question, so I know the answer, but I want you guys to benefit. Rodney, what's the best advice you can give me for building the biceps, because a lot of people have been asking?
Strict form, constant tension, and just squeezing.
So basically what you're saying in other words is that all this stuff of like loading up the bar with a whole bunch of weight and then going like this,
Useless.
that don't work.
Useless. Might be working your lower back, if any.
Yeah, you will be working the lower back, probably working also the shoulders too, because you know, people go like this, it's like, that ain't good. So I think, and I agree with you 100%, because when I started training, of course, you know, when you start, you just really want to pile on the weight because you don't know any better, right? And I was doing the thing like that, right?
The rocking motion.
The rocking motion, yeah, exactly. Yeah. And getting no gains, you know. Time would go by, biceps were still kind of like lagging, you know. And the minute I started to focus on the form and squeezing and feeling the bicep as I'm doing the movement, you know, kind of like contracting, doing a curl, a real curl, that's when I started exploding with some growth, you know. So that's some top-notch advice. So why don't we show people over here? We have an easy curl bar, and then we have some dumbbells. Why don't we show people what we mean by good form? I want you to show them what a properly executed bicep curl look in an easy bar and a dumbbell.
Gotcha.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about here. 3. Yeah. You go all the way up, you come all the way down. For some people, it may look like you're not doing the full range of motion, but that's simply because you are so massive that basically it looks like a partial, but it really isn't. That's perfect right there. Yeah. There you go. Perfect. There you go. That's good. Real good stuff. You see, you have 22-inch arms and you're not doing a whole bunch of weight, you know?
No need to, if you're doing it right.
Exactly, because you're just constantly, you have that mind to muscle connection pretty good. It's a matter of just applying that tension and just engaging the muscle here. And another thing that I saw you doing, which is really good, is that as you come down, you slow down and you contract the tricep as well.
Exactly.
Because in doing so, that gives even more muscle tension to the bicep, and that's a technique that a lot of pro bodybuilders use, and a lot of people don't really know about it. Interestingly enough, with curls, we can do much more than just do the regular curls. A trick to getting the bicep to be looking wide, because I get a lot of questions, how do you make the bicep look wide? Is to build the brachialis muscle, which is this little muscle between the tricep and the bicep. And that's done, as you know, by hammer curls and reverse curls. So why don't you go ahead and show us what a reverse curl looks like, so that people know, you know, what the good form is here. Perfect. Yes, real good. Yeah, bicep is engaged. Good stuff. There you go. One more. Yeah. The reverse curl, as you can tell people, it's a little bit harder.
A lot harder.
Yeah. A little bit harder, yeah. But it's a good thing though, it builds the brachialis over here, which is what gives that impression.
The width.
Yeah, and then it builds the forearms too as a nice bonus, you know. I think also another thing that I would like to show the people out there is the curls, you know, with dumbbells, you know, because people think that you can just do these or do the alternate, but that's just 2 out of others that you can also do. You could do reverse curls with the dumbbells, and you can do them also in hammer curl fashion. So why don't you go ahead and please show the people those dumbbells as well, so they can go ahead and see the good form as well. Because form is everything. I mean, if you're doing the bad form, you're not gonna, you could have the best absolute routine. That's a hammer curl right there, alternating. Notice right there the engagement of the muscle, and also the fact that there's just complete control right there. Then you can also do it with both arms at the same time. Here's yet another option. Okay, only the forearms are moving. Everything else is pretty stationary here. That's great. Awesome stuff, Rodney. Awesome stuff. That's how the hammer curl looks. Super important to do hammer curls or reverse curls in your workouts, because if you don't, you're not gonna get that width that he shows over here, and that's super important. Right. If you could just do a few curls with just regular curls, kind of like both arms at the same time, there you go. That's how they look like. Perfect. Good job. That's it. I think we're good. I think that pretty much shows what's happening there. Whew. Yeah, that's a workout right there.
Oh, I'm pumped now.
Yeah, yeah, that got you going for sure. Yeah, there we go. That's some gains right there for sure. That is something. I'll show this curl. Actually, it was shown to me by Ben Pakulski.
Okay.
All right. This curl is great. It's when you start actually like this, right? And then as you curl up,
nice squeeze with.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
These are some really good curls. You don't need a lot of weight, as you can see. The key thing here is, you know, the constant tension. I like to really squeeze it, really get that supination, meaning that twist. Let me show it from the side for better view. Get that supination going. No hurry. Just really focus on the movement. There you go. You could also do all these curls in an incline bench as well to be able to get that nice stretch, you know. So yeah. So pretty much, I think the take-home message, Rodney, is to keep that constant tension, do the right exercises, make sure that you're training the brachialis by doing some hammer curl or some reverse curl, and definitely keep that weight down so you can really and truly focus.
Nice squeeze going.
Yeah, the key is the squeeze, because this is not powerlifting, you know. This is not just lifting the weights from A to B.
Right.
It's bodybuilding.
Trying to fill the muscle with blood.
Exactly, exactly, and putting the tension exactly where you want it. Right. You completely targeted the bicep. That's where you put the blood and the tension in, okay? And that's where the results are gonna be. Because if you're going like this, then the results may be in a blown back.
Exactly.
or
some front delts.
Some front delts, exactly. So with that said, we hope that you liked this video, and if you did, click like on the button below, and also feel free to share it with your friends over any other sort of social media. And until next time, take care and train hard.